and gentlemen,
Look at it closely.
we are proud to bring to you
This is DJ Anthony, and you're listening to the Alpha Channel on KKSM 1320 AM.
It's awesome.
Great music.
Listen to it all the time. It's the best on the radio.
Daddy is a state of mind, you know what I'm saying?
Broadcasting live and worldwide.
The Alpha Channel, Tuesdays, 3 to 6 p.m.
KKSM, the Radio Revolution.
Hello, everybody. What the hell is up? It's your boy, Brandy Savage. Welcome to the Brandy Savage podcast with a very, very special episode. It's WrestleMania season, buddy. And your boy is going to be boots on the ground, SoFi Stadium, April 1st and 2nd for WrestleMania 39. WrestleMania Hollywood. Should be called WrestleMania Inglewood, but that's if you know, you know. But nonetheless, I am so excited to be here today. And I'm going to get right into it. We're just going to go talk about the WrestleMania card. I'm going to go over each match, kind of put my input on it, and I'll give you who's going under, who's going over. And yeah, so please, before we get started, like and subscribe at Anthony KKSM. On YouTube, go to Bar Studio Productions, like and subscribe, and follow the Brandy Savage podcast on Instagram. All right, so like I said, WrestleMania 39, April 1st and 2nd, hosted by The Miz, which, let's talk about that right now. I love The Miz. I wish The Miz, it's Hollywood. They should have gave The Miz a match, you know, and with Bray Wyatt kind of like hurt, Bobby Lashley needs an opponent, give it to The Miz. The Miz is probably the hardest, most consistent working guy in the room for like the past 10 years. Like, ever since he had that Intercontinental Champion run, after that, they haven't given him anything, and I wish they gave him something. This is Hollywood, you know. This is his shtick. Like, I don't get it, but anyways, yeah. So we're gonna run down the card. The split of the card hasn't really been announced. Like, we don't necessarily know what matches are gonna be on what day, except for the main event. That's obvious. It's gonna be night 2. And John Cena and Austin Theory are gonna go first. And they're going to open up WrestleMania 39 on Saturday afternoon. So there's that. But all right, let's go ahead and get started. And let's run down the card. Up first, we have Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio. Now, if you guys haven't heard yet, Rey Mysterio is going into the Hall of Fame. Well deserved. This might be his last match, though. And, you know, Dominic, as a heel right now, he is hot. Like, everybody hates him, even casual. Like, my dad fucking hates Dominic Mysterio, you know? So he's turning into something really legitimate, as much as, you know, I wasn't really on board with it at first, but he's doing really good. I don't want to see the Judgment Day involved. Regardless, whoever wins or not. I do think Dominic needs to win. I think it's going to be a good match. Rey Mysterio has been really wrestling since the late 80s, early 90s, and for him to like finally like, yeah, he's done, like that's crazy. But if this is the way he wants to go out, you know, well done, well deserved. Hall of Fame, gets to wrestle his son on the biggest stage of all. So yeah, I think this is tough. I'm just thinking about Rey, but Dominic's gonna go over, and I think Dominic's gonna win. Okay, up next, we have the 4 explosive tag teams to compete in a men's WrestleMania showcase match. Pre-show, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm not trying to disrespect any of them because they're all good wrestlers on the team. You know, like it's just like there's no build, there's no, you know, what I don't understand is obviously they want to put wrestlers on the card who deserve to be so, rightfully so. But this has no like build like a tag team. It's just gonna be, you know, hot tag and this and that, and it's good. I'm gonna watch it, of course. I'm gonna be there, but I feel like one thing Triple H needs to do, I do not know why they don't do it, is they need to bring back the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal on the fucking WrestleMania card. Why is it going to be on SmackDown? Why? Let everyone and their mama go into that Battle Royal. They could say they all wrestled at WrestleMania. Like, I don't understand why you have to do it. Even if it's on the pre-show, that's fine. Put it on the WrestleMania card. Like, this match used to be one of the most exciting things I would like look forward to, you know, especially the first one with Cesaro, you know, throwing Big Show over the rope. But now it's, I don't know. Because like the Street Profits being in this like low caliber of a match is a sign that I think this might be their last WrestleMania together. Montez is forward. It's his time to shine. I think the Viking Raiders need to win, so I got the Viking Raiders going over. Remember when they were the Viking Experience? Jesus. Okay, so out of the both showcase match, this one, the women's WrestleMania showcase match, I think this one should be on the main card. There's better storylines among the teams within them. I think Ronda and Shayna could sneak a victory out of this if they want to legitimize themselves as a tag team, especially for Ronda, because I mean she once was at least the baddest woman on the planet. I know people don't really like Ronda in WWE, but it is what it is. I wish Natalya was getting a title match. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think Natalya's really had her WrestleMania moment or had one. So I think she should have been in the title match. I think she probably could have like either not necessarily won the Royal Rumble, but you know, given that other match, or won the what was it? The Elimination Chamber. I think I said in the last episode, Natalya should have won the Elimination Chamber. But nonetheless, I don't know about Ronda and Shayna though. I can't connect with them. So I'm gonna go Liz Morgan and Raquel. I think they're gonna win this match. All right, we have the Intercontinental Champion Gunther versus Drew McIntyre and Sheamus in a triple threat match. I'm gonna go out of my way and say that this match is going to steal the pay-per-view. Like, I think this is going to be a certified banger, 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 banger. Like my boy Sheamus and McIntyre says. Gunther has been great ever since he got to the main roster. I know he used to be called Walter, and people are Gunther grew on me. I do kind of think Walter was a better name, but Gunther has shown like it doesn't matter what my name is. Like, I'm going to fuck shit up. Like, he's legit. I'm amazed by the longevity of Sheamus. I think he's having the best run he's had in a while ever since he was champion. Drew McIntyre, I want to see him win because he never really had that WrestleMania moment in front of a crowd. You know, he did win the title at WrestleMania. He beat Brock Lesnar, and he had a great match against Bobby Lashley. But I can't be mad at that either, because then Bobby Lashley won the title, you know, at WrestleMania, or retained it, and Bobby Lashley needed that because I don't know if you noticed, like, there's a pattern now I think about it. Drew McIntyre leaves, comes back, champion eventually. Bobby Lashley leaves, comes back, champion. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, leaves, comes back, champion. You heard it here first. I think if they were going to drop the title on Gunther, it's going to be this match because it's triple threat. He could still lose the belt and not be pinned. I want Gunther to win, but I'm going to go a little crazy. I woke up dangerous today. I'm going to say Drew McIntyre wins, and spicy, he turns heel. You heard it here first, I swear. I'm better than that Ross Report guy, whatever his name is, but nonetheless. Edge versus Finn Balor. Hell in a Cell. That was bad, sorry. I believe this is Edge's last WrestleMania. He's made it clear he wants to retire in the summer. It's rumored that there is a SmackDown in Canada, I believe in July or August, and everyone's circling that might be Edge's last hoorah. So if this is his last WrestleMania, I can see why they would do a Hell in a Cell match. You know, Edge deserves a big type of match. I mean, he had one, I believe it was with AJ Styles last year. I'm not too sure. I don't remember. Yes, it was with AJ Styles. That's the thing though. Finn Balor is a bad motherfucker, like in the ring. Like maybe you guys don't like him as a heel in Judgment Day, but Finn Balor can go. This is the Prince we're talking about. And if he's bringing the Demon back, I don't know. This match right here, I was talking to shout out to Alejandro at KKSM. This match is a toss-up. I don't know who's gonna win. I'm just hoping one, it's gonna be a good match, obviously, but two, please take the color off the goddamn cell. No one wants a red cell because it's Hollywood. Don't give it a gold cell. None of that. Just give it a nice, regular Hell in a Cell cage for this match. I'm gonna say I want Edge to win. Gets that retribution to close out the story. So they give him something French. Ooh-wee. Something fresh. This one's hard. This one's really hard. You know what? If Finn Balor's gonna bring the Demon back, then I think the Demon's gonna have to win. I think Finn Balor's gonna win this match. So that's my final answer. Up next, Brock Lesnar versus Omos. Next. Up next, we have, I'm just kidding, but bathroom break. I'm gonna be polite on this one. Less is more. Rumor is that Brock Lesnar is going to be stepping away, whether that's permanently or he's taking a little vacation, sabbatical, I don't know. But if Omos is given a big superstar opponent, he needs a big superstar win. That's like common sense. So Omos is gonna win. That's what my heart is saying. All right, up next we have Trish Stratus, Lita, and Becky Lynch versus Damage Control in the 6-woman tag team match. Now, personally, it's going to be a pleasure to see Lita and Trish Stratus in person at SoFi Stadium. They might look like this big for where I'm sitting, but you know what? It's I mean, I grew up to them. It's how, like with Rey Mysterio too, it's gonna be hard to not want to like root for them, you know. I think Damage Control has been great ever since their inception, you know, with Bayley coming back. But I think if they lose this match, then I think it's gonna fizzle out. I think they're gonna have to break up or something. But I think they just brought in the legends for star power. So I mean, if Lita and Becky are champions and they're not defending the titles at Mania, what does that tell you about the women's division? At least for creative, I think the women's division is great, but you know, creative doesn't really have, obviously Ronda and Shayna should have probably been the tag match contenders, but you know. So I want Bayley and Damage Control to win, so I think they're gonna win. But like I said, it's gonna be nice to see Lita and Trish Stratus. Okay, Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair versus Asuka. Bianca Belair is a certified superstar. One would say she even established herself as a true champion. Like really, she's been the most consistent wrestler, I think, in WWE the past 5 years. That being said, Asuka is probably WWE's best women's wrestler in the past 20 years. Now that's saying a lot, but it's true. I believe that. I don't think this match is getting hyped like all the other matches, and I think this match is actually gonna it's gonna be an instant classic. Like I think these two can go. I like to see Asuka win and have another run with her new, you know, Kana persona that she brought into WWE. But Bianca also, she's just a workhorse. Like if she were to lose, I don't see her losing so easily. But I think it's time for her to pass the torch a little bit to Asuka. Just for a little bit, maybe. You know, who knows? She could win it easily by SummerSlam again. But I'm gonna have to go with Asuka as your new Raw Women's Champion. All right. Up next, we have the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos, versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. This has to be main event for night one. Has to be. I understand, and I even said too that it should have at first Rhea and Charlotte should main event night one because Rhea won the Royal Rumble and the Royal Rumble winners should main event. But this has been the most consistent, best storyline for WWE they've had in years. I mean, the Sami Zayn bloodline thing has just been like that's I'll leave it at that. But I noticed I think this is like a spin off the Elite and Hangman, in AEW. But WWE, found a way to kind of make it fresh. And at the end of the day, this is a whole different thing. But I think there's some little correlation right there. But the Usos, they need to stick together, no matter if they win or not. I do not know how Sami and Kevin Owens do not win. I think they have to win. The roof is going to blow off the place when they fucking win. Like, I think, yeah, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. Great match. I am excited for that one. Beyond, you have no idea. Up next, Mommy. That's it. That's all I have to say. Mommy. I think Rhea and Bianca should have been the match that Rhea should have gone with. That's just me. I think I would have seen that. Then that makes sense for Bianca definitely to drop the title. I think Charlotte, obviously, she's Hall of Famer, great wrestler. But I think at this point, she's been pushed so much. She doesn't need the title anymore. Like I don't know. She needs something else, but definitely not the championship. It's Rhea's time to shine again as champion. I wonder if Rhea were to win, she branches out from the Judgment Day, possibly breaks up with Dominic. But yeah, I think Rhea's gonna win, and she's gonna win clean. Mommy, new SmackDown Women's Champion. Seth frickin' Rollins versus Logan Paul. Seth needs to win. I'm just gonna go straight at it. Seth needs to win. Seth has done enough losing at WrestleMania. It's time for him to start getting them W's again. Those rookie numbers need to go up. Logan's gonna shine. His matches have been good. I've enjoyed his matches. This is gonna be the biggest test for him on the biggest stage, biggest platform. I don't really have honestly too much to say about this match other than Seth needs to win, but I think it's gonna be fun. I really think people are sleeping on this, but at the same time, I don't. It's one of those matches like I would only expect to see this at WrestleMania, so I'm not like too shocked. Even though Logan Paul has faced Roman Reigns already, but I think he should have been the other way around. No. I'm sorry. Not at WrestleMania. Ooh, imagine Cody. No, Cody, you're gonna be in the Battle Royal on SmackDown. We're gonna have Logan Paul win the Royal Rumble and fight the Tribal Chief at Mania. No, I'm sorry, but yeah, Seth freaking Rollins, embrace the vision. Little throwback for you. United States Champion Austin Theory versus John Cena. I am finally going to see, or can't see, John Cena live. A few years ago, I went to my first ever wrestling live event for WWE. I think this was 2015, 2016. Okay, so this is when John Cena and Seth Rollins were going to head into SummerSlam, and they were going to face each other for it was the United States champion versus the WWE champion. And remember when Seth Rollins broke John Cena's nose on Monday night? I was supposed to see him Friday night at a live event in San Diego, and since he broke his nose, John Cena was pulled from the card. Still a great show. He was supposed to face Kevin Owens, and instead it was Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, which was great. Got to see Chris Jericho live for the first time. And they ended up doing Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose I don't know if you guys remember who that is. Dean Ambrose in a cage match. And it was great. I got to meet Dean Ambrose after I was on the rail. I got to high five him and I was like, oh my God. But I think Austin Theory has had one of the more crazier years as a pro wrestler, but I think he does have a future in WWE. I think Vince was ruining him, and Triple H is gonna have to slowly still feed him to us, but I think Theory can be a main eventer at some point in time. I think Cena should win. It's never a bad idea to elevate that US title even more. Selfishly, I want Cena to win. I want to hear his music, the crowd go crazy, but I really want Cena to like stick around a little more and do those open challenges again, because then he could put over, not only elevate the title, but bring other people in, like maybe a Braun Breaker, a Cameron Grimes, or somebody else that needs it. I think Austin Theory, I think he needs to step away from that United States title and focus more, maybe feud with Cody or whoever the champion is at the time. And yeah, but I don't know. At the same time, Theory might need this win, and he might win and solidify himself. So I'm gonna choose John Cena, but if Theory were to win, I wouldn't be mad. I understand. All right, and now the main event: undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, the Tribal Chief versus the American Nightmare. I am all over the place with this match. I want to see Cody, quote, finish the story. I always liked Cody. I think going back to WWE was the best move from him. And at one point in time, it is going to pay off. My case for him to win is that he's a fresh new face to lead the company. He's someone new. Yes, he's been in the company before, but everyone loves him. He's popular. I know he's the American Nightmare, but this whole like USA gimmicks really starting to like, I don't know. Have you noticed Cody Rhodes' merch since he's returned to WWE has been absolute complete shit. Like, it's horrible. There's not one t-shirt that I want to buy from Cody Rhodes right now. Like, it's like, but I think that's something they need to change. But he's been over since he's got there. And I even put it like Triple H is in charge of creative now, but when Vince was still around last WrestleMania, they were already high on Cody to begin with. Like, he was going to go down this road regardless. I think Cody would have won the belt with Vince had he stuck around. So I think Cody should, I'll put it this way. The next person to be champion and who should beat Roman Reigns is Cody Rhodes, hands down. But hear me out though. Why does he have to win it at WrestleMania? This is my case for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is arguably the biggest superstar when it comes to WWE and WrestleMania. With the likes of like Hogan, Cena, and Steve Austin, I think Roman Reigns has surpassed them in like legacy being tied to WrestleMania. The only one that he hasn't surpassed, and I think no one will ever will, is The Undertaker. When I think of WrestleMania still, I still think of The Undertaker. So, it's just, like, I think, yeah, Roman should drop the belt to Cody, but why does it have to be at WrestleMania? Like, imagine all the people in attendance, including myself. If I still think Cody's probably gonna go over, but what if Roman sneaks this win out? Like, what if he just beats him clean? Like, that is crazy to begin with. There's rumor that Roman's gonna take some time away eventually, so it's kind of leaning towards like he's gonna drop the belt. But I mean, we've seen it before. Look at Lesnar; he'd win and not show up for 2-3 months. So I don't think Triple H is gonna do that. I think he's different. I think he wants a consistent champion on TV. But you never know, man. These guys are crazy. That promo with Roman asking Cody if he's ever won the championship. Have you ever won that one? Have you ever won that one? Burying him on him leaving and going back and then leaving again. And then Roman's been cutting some really, really good promos. Like, Cody's been cutting from the heart, but Roman's just that X factor that's like he has. I think this is some of Roman's best microphone work. Like, I think this old school feel, they've yet to like really touch each other and like get physical with each other. So It's really, really like they're really saving it for either the go home show or just they're gonna wait till Mania. So it's gonna be great. If Roman wins, he surpasses or can potentially surpass 1,000 days as champion. And I believe if Roman were to win, I think the bloodline should break up. Either they leave him or he leaves them. What doesn't matter. But I think he needs to be solo again. This is tough, man. I'm excited, but ultimately, I think the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, wins and becomes the next undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion. All right, guys, that was it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like and subscribe to this YouTube page at Bar Studio Productions. Go ahead and follow me at Brandy Savage Podcast and at Anthony KKSM, where you can hear me live on the radio every Tuesday, 3 to 6 p.m. on KKSM 1320 AM, The Radio Revolution. And tune in to April 4th, that following Tuesday after Mania, where me and I believe hopefully we're going to get Alex on the show. We're going to go ahead and talk about us going to Mania because he's going to be there too. So make sure you follow him too. I wish I had his social, but I'll be sure to plug it sometime during the week. Okay, so thank you guys. Love you. Later.